Hello and welcome back to Southwest Pacific Solomon Sea, Coral Sea not so much anymore, Solomon Islands and really mostly New Guinea and north of Solomon Sea. Our big wing of Dauntlesses from Enterprise just sunk a light cruiser and they're coming back, which is great. We will release Hornet. I don't know whether we can already do it or not yet. Yeah, we can. Okay, so Hornet's released. We'll load some stuff and start going for Shortland Islands. I know that I said Bougainville originally, but well, no, I'll go for Bougainville. Let's go for Bougainville. And we'll see how those things go. So let me run the time and I'll get back to you when I can. Oh, one last thing. There was a suggestion that I move this somewhere else. I have actually tried that on some other game that I'm playing. It's not TTE. I found myself that I just had a reflex and I was looking all the time at the wrong place and so on. So I'll leave it where it is. It was a very good suggestion, but it was distracting me. So I'll keep it as it is. But you should be able to see the command points and everything down here. So if you can't, let me know and I will update you on the command points now and then. Anyway, let me run the time and we will get there. So our first encounter is the perennial favorite single merchant on the north coast of New Guinea being attacked by our P-38s, also known as Gimme the Command Points, or the command point I should say. So we will see, but this I don't expect this to be any dramatic thing, but you never know. They could all ram into it by mistake, or I don't know. Yeah, well, we've lost quite a few. So it is more dramatic than I expected it to be. He's still going to sing, but we lost two. Okay, that's not a great start, but yeah, it's a start, I guess. She's still going to sink, so let's see. RTB. Okay, a night battle against Japanese destroyers. Not my favorite thing to do. Let's face it. They have advantage at night and they have their nasty torpedoes, which I'm pretty sure they will try to use as much as they can. So we are going to split. Yeah, Wakataki is being targeted, but what we need to do is we will stop San Diego and fire at number 2. Nicholas, stop. Is done for. Okay. And she is sinking very, very fast. Nicholas, unfortunately, is having some trouble as well. And now she is going to run Brooklyn as well. Maybe not, maybe not. Okay, Akizuki is getting hammered. While Nicholas is getting fixed, which is good. Akatsuki, my apologies. My apologies. Question is whether they launch torpedoes or not. We'll find out. She's not going to launch torpedoes anymore. That's for sure. I think I might have heard her sinking. Yeah, she is sinking indeed. Okay, another magazine explosion, and I think from now on we can just cease firing. Because she is going to sink shortly. And indeed she is, with her momentum just going underwater. Excellent. I said cease. Anyways. Retreat. So Nicholas got some damage. Otherwise, we are okay. I guess they didn't manage to fire their torpedoes. Good. Well, we finally found the light cruiser. It's here. We'll see how it goes. We are not in the perfect position by far. Let us actually split into two columns. If we split into two columns, we will be in a slightly better position. We will be able to cross the T for slightly longer. Our heavy ships are already bombarding Nagara and have a pretty good solution by the looks of it. Looks like they are not missing much. San Diego is going to destroy this small old destroyer escort very shortly, I would say. So you can see the amount of shells and stuff that's falling here. We're getting some hits, like in this amount of ammunition being expended here. Will end up in something like this, I guess. Okay, San Diego can switch. I also have some Wildcats here, mostly because I want them to be running cap if I and when I can. Yeah, Mom is going down after a magazine explosion. My destroyer escort is not something that could last long. We still have a lot of ammunition coming, and she rammed it actually. Maybe not. Hard to say. Certainly any survivors on that moment would have been hard done by. Well, most of the old Nagara, sort of Kuma and similar light cruisers are gone by now, so we'll see whether we'll see any of the newer ones. Well, another night battle at a very short distances, 9,000 yards. You can see the modern class destroyer here. We are almost, yeah, we are getting some good hits on it already. I was going to say we are getting something close. but we are actually getting even hits. Okay. Strong, Hatsuharu. You are going to target Hatsuharu, but with star shells. But Hatsuharu looks like she is already suffering quite a bit, and she's only now turning her guns on, and she is dead in the water. So yeah, I don't understand their she was very slow to respond. Maybe one of those captains that tried to climb the shore is captaining it, so hard to say. Very dark night. And Hatsuharu is thinking, which means we will fully focus on this. Minekaze. They still have lots of destroyers, so if I was to spend the rest of the game just hunting destroyers, I could do that, but it would be very annoying. Of course, on these small ones, events like these, i.e. magazine explosions, are fairly well. First magazine, fourth magazine, and the stern magazine, and I think we can safely say that she is sinking. Indeed, she is. I was going to switch the gunnery off, but with both magazines exploding, not really necessary. Okay, we will let the waves lap over her as she goes down, and we shall leave. Well, one of the old destroyers, the Japanese old destroyers, is attacking our convoy. I think it's more that they sort of found it by mistake or something than that they seriously sort of attacked it. But nevertheless, we shall run and engage it with our Fletcher destroyers while it's trying to, we will try to avoid getting hit. We've started some fires and we are starting to get some good hits. Yeah, like this. And this. Okay. Oh, that was a magazine explosion if I ever saw one. And that means she is done and dusted. Our escorts have proven their worth. That would have been machinery, means slowing down. She's not going to last too long. go, Fletcher. There are destroyers which have more guns and everything, but I don't know. I really like Fletchers. And she is sinking. And that's what you get from trying to mess up with our convoys. Surprise! Not what you expected. I'm sure this is not a surprise you would have liked, but that's tough luck. Okay, we are going to sink this merchant. We are in St. George Strait, by the way. So you can see this is probably New Ireland there. Anyways, we are going to sink this merchant, and that's going to be the last engagement of today. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. It was a bit unusual in the sense that we had mostly surface engagements. Although we haven't seen any big ships or anything, it was really just a bit of a chaff again. Yeah, I don't like night engagements much, especially against Japanese Navy, which is an advantage. And I was quite afraid, because we've spawned only about 9,000 yards, that I will eat torpedo or 5, which I certainly wouldn't have appreciated. So I'm glad it panned out the way it did. If you did enjoy this episode, please consider subscribing, liking, or commenting. Any and all of that helps the channel quite a bit. If you already did, then thank you very much for helping the channel. I will leave you with goodbye for now, and see you at the next video while we watch as S-18 drops this unarmed merchant.